Hello everyone, welcome back to Lynn's Homestead. Well, we're revisiting the rear brakes. I took the driver's side apart and I saw seepage. Now mind you, to 72, I've changed the oil in this rear end, but I never checked the rear seals. This one has seepage of gear oil. My rear brake shoes are covered. I see a little bit on this side, and right now I don't have the money or the time to be pulling the axles and changing the seals. And but we will take you there on that journey when that time comes. There's too many other things that have to be done. So, you know, as far as how much I'm going to be driving it, it's going to be, I'm still going to be driving the truck. No problem with that. But as far as where and how far I go, that's going to determine on this. I'm going to show you what I can, and let's get going. Might be a little hard for you to see, but there's oil right in here. And the brake shoes are covered. Let me take you to the other side. It's all wet down in here. I mean, it's completely wet. And the brake shoes are covered in oil. So the only thing I can do is put some brake clean on there. Try to get this mess cleaned up. And maybe it'll work for a little while, maybe not. I will not know until I take it on test drive. Okay, I got it clean. I used a little wire brush and I cleaned all around that seal and on the axle. So we'll see what slings where. Now I did not see any leakage coming from the wheel cylinders. So it has to be coming from there. And the same thing on the side that keeps really locking up. So I got it clean. Everything clean. I checked the cups for the wheel. I mean, that's brand new. They shouldn't not lock up. And I got the brake shoes clean. So I'm going to put this thing back together, take it out for test drive, and out here in front of my house. Now I'm adjusting the brakes like they should, and I'll tell you what happens. Okay, so a recap. I took the wheels, the drums off. I did readjust, tighten up my brakes, because I had a little bit too much looseness. I looked at the wheel cylinders behind the cups. Did not see any leakage. Didn't see any brake fluid. Everything that I smelled, didn't smell anything like that. But the gear oil is fairly new, because for all the amount of miles I put on, it wouldn't be black. It would be, you know, very light brown. So, I drove it up and down the street here, mainly going downhill because that's when it does it. And the brakes did not lock up. I put a lot of pressure on and they did not grab. So, having the contaminants on the brake shoes, or in this case, if you had the same problem, now it wouldn't be the same problem on the front. There's just no way for oil to get on there. But when you get a material and it gets contaminant on, it will cause it to grab. The passenger side shoes were saturated. I tried to clean them up before, but I didn't have any brake clean. So I used a brush, I cleaned all around the axle seal, which I'm sure I'm going to be changing anyways because I do see seepage. But for now, I'm going to drive it, and occasionally I will check the rear wheel, especially when it locks up, and see exactly what it is. Because with oil, I mean, think about it. Oil gets mixed in with anything. It just sticks to everything. So, for right now, farm truck will be a cruiser. I'm going to be taking it out later today after I do some work around here. And I'll see you next time. And thanks for showing up.